Today is the day we're going to make charcoal. It's been 2 weeks from I gathered and split this wood, made the last video. And it's also been 2 weeks from I filled up this trailer to fuel the charcoal making. Like I say, I was on holidays for the last 10 days, went to Spain. I'm partly tan, partly burnt. 26 degrees, shouldn't faze me because it was 36 in Spain. Yeah, there's a bit of water in it. It'll soon evaporate. How many of you actually looked into what I'm trying to do? The whole thing is, I'll just quickly go over it again. This is what's going to be charcoal. It's an airtight box, near enough anyway. The whole idea, starved of oxygen, it can't. This wood I'm putting in here, it can't burn. The heat, it releases all impurities out of the wood and leaves pure charcoal. Around the outside, instead of making the box, I seen them doing 200 litre drums and then they put 100 litre middle in it for charcoal. Instead of doing that, I'm just surrounding it. It was easier for me just to surround it with blocks. Make this the burning chamber. It can be dismantled, all the blocks are dry. Through here, goes right to the ground. Air and flame will shoot up here. There's a few holes on the bottom of this, inside the drum, where this pressurizes, and that's where the release point is. The water, the gas and the steam will go through, and eventually it'll burn off up through the flue. Google it. Retort burner for making charcoal biochar. Right, so just throwing that in isn't going to work. I have to build it in a bit because this one wheelbarrow full wheelbarrow full would fill this up to the point where I couldn't get the lid on. So we'll just build it in there a wee bit, make it more efficient, ultimately getting more product at the end for the same burn. It's like, near enough anyway. You know what I mean, boss? This could be a problem because I was meant to get clay. Mate Trevor was going to get me clay and he said it wasn't suitable, but really it probably would have been more suitable what I'm going to use. It is bonfire season. Today is the 11th of July and we're going to burn this thing. By hook or by crook. How in the shamanic? See, when you leave stuff lying about too long, you lose its shape. There's a dinge in this. What the heck? I'm going to get that out. So I have a flat spot here. Have to try and bait that out, or that's a little. I hope it'll not work if I can't get this out. We're back in business. Oh. Why will this not fit? I have a persuader. That's not gentle. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Well, this is tight. Right, I got a bit of clay. Down the far corner where the wood was. Wood is. I just remembered. I actually thought it was buried, but there's clay that come out from my next door neighbours a couple of years ago. It ended up here thanks to JR Contracts, JR Rice. It ended up here anyway, and now we've got something which isn't perfect, but what is in life? I was going to use topsoil, that's what I was going to use. Just anything to put a gap on that. I just used 4 times as much topsoil. I had thought about going up into the paddock, digging a test hole, because I'd love to see how deep the organic matter is at the top, how deep the roots penetrate into the soil, and obviously how deep the topsoil is. But we'll maybe do that with a digger someday. Maybe do some test holes too. Maybe do some soil samples. Maybe not, because I'm not be. Well, the way it is, the way it is. Right, back to charcoal. You're looking at this charcoal and you're wondering why I was putting water into it. The reason is probably obvious to you now, that I'm trying to make it form to the contours of the lid and the flue. So that's why. Plus I like getting dirty. Fill in the flue. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, the 11th of July, here in Northern Ireland, the Unionists celebrate the Battle of the Boyne, which happened on the 12th. I'm not going to get into it. Google it. See what tell you. Ask Google. But they have a bonfire on the 11th night. Then there's a big band parade on the 12th. So it's going to be good weather, and it'll be a good show, I'm sure. I'm not getting into it because you know what all the troubles was about? It was about the same reason. I have my own bonfire on the 11th of July. Only I'm going to make charcoal. And then I'm going to use the charcoal to cook steak on the barbecue, which is summer. Over a year up here. Using the old reliable hay starter again. Fire starter, which is hay. Right, we're going to get this thing going. No point hanging about for the night sky like the rest of the guys today. We're going to get our cook now. Right, I'm going to get this going, and then I'm going to dance around it, and then we're going to check it later on. The idea is to get it burning evenly around. It'll burn down. The air's getting through this dry wall. We'll top it up. Look. This here is all small pieces that come out of a skip. Yeah, the first few bits you see me throwing into that are big. That's because they went round the edge of a workshop, and he dumped stuff that his boss probably didn't want him to dump. The guy gave it to me, but that's okay by me. Patience is a virtue, something that I don't have much of at the minute, because we're planning on making another video today. Grass related. There we go. Let it burn! Burn, baby, burn! Fuel my fire. Woohoo! Fuel it right now. So we've now started the burning process. It seems to be burning clean. Whenever that heats up and burns down into behind what will be the retaining wall, a vacuum will be created, and it'll burn far better, far hotter. See the chimney starting the wood that out the top of the chimney is starting to catch fire now too. It'll burn down. It's all about creating heat, which creates pressure, which pushes the gases out, turns all the moisture to steam, takes all the impurities out of the wood. They can't get out the top because if it's sealed, it'll go out through the vents in the bottom, which goes up into the flue, mixed with oxygen. Retort burner in the burning stage, start up stage. Once it gets warmed up, it's going to be cooking. It's going to be smoking, not smoking. It's burning. It's the best clean burn you can get. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. I was double videoing today. The video that I've been working on is grassland management. A much quicker method. You'll see it in next week's video. I'm doing this because I kept talking about it. As the last video I said 100%, so we're doing this. This has been burning from 9 AM. It's now 4:30. 7 hours. The flame hasn't been steady because I've been doing other stuff, but it has been kept going. I have used half the amount of timber. Right guys, it's the next morning, 12th of July. Orange. We're going to open this up, see what she's like. The blocks are a bit fragile. Be expected after the cooking they got. I'm not going to open it fully, just in case. So let's see how this goes. Clay seemed to hold up lovely. I need to get something to keep that clay for the next burn. See how this fares out now. Jackal, baby. Has to sound like glass. Well, it's going to make a lovely steak, isn't it? Right. Help has awakened.
You think we were at the bands?
Yeah. Went to watch the bands this morning. Had to be done. Right here, turn that around. We actually put a blue side. Right, give me a hand, lift her up, bro.
Is it hot?
No, it's not hot.
Okay.
It's hot yesterday. Oh yeah! Charcoal, baby! Stuff you can't buy in the shop. Money, money, money. Right, let's do a taste test. Does sound like glass, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's the sound I was looking for earlier. Right, so in the videos that I watched, you taste it. It doesn't taste like wood anymore. It might be crunchy and it tastes of nothing. See, 2. How come you were just a small bit? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. That is as pure wood as you're going to get. Right. A teaspoon is equal to a football pitch in surface area with all the pores in it. Mm-hmm. And what does charcoal capture?
Air.
Air. Like dirty air. I watched a video of someone in Vietnam or Thailand, and the water's all polluted, and they built a carbon filter. They built a carbon filter, and they're able to make drinking water out of stuff that's full of chemicals. This will take fumes out of the air. It'll take badness out of your guts. I read that animals, if you put it out, animals will eat it if they've got a virus inside them.
You want me to get a shovel?
A shovel, maybe not the right idea.
No, it'll have to be in.
No, just get some of this in to hold the form. Right, now we tip it. And whatever you do, bro, do not drop it. Let's sprinkle it in. Up higher. Up higher, your end. Yeah. Right, you hold it up. You hold the tub. Money, money, money.
Stop.
No, it's not full yet. Not that for a perfect measurement. Now, what I have every intention of doing, one, we're going to make barbecues, cook food, and we're going to make biochar, but that's way down the road. The first part of this is for barbecues. He just come up with a good idea, something that I was already thinking. Whoa boy, that's hot. The sun's burning, the wood's drying, we've got the fuel beside us. The thing works, the charcoal maker works. We're going to do it again off camera. Then we're going to make a barbecue. Now she's cooking.
Oh, fuck! Diamond to saw. What is your thing? I like sausage.
Go outside.
Wait.
Go outside. See you in the field. Say it, Ivor.
No.
Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Say see you in the field.
The field.
Say I'm gonna eat my food.
My field.
Right, we'll do it then.
You win.
But Daddy's what. Get off the table. Get off it. Get off.